stock tip. Best stock setups.
Hi, I'm Marcel Todia and this is a new episode of Stock Tip Daily Update. Today the markets were pretty nice to us and I've kind of used this opportunity to open a couple of swing trades. I opened 3 positions and 2 index trades, but is this going to be a sustainable rally? Well, that's the question, and we still don't know. At least if you take a look at the 30-minute chart, you definitely see here a trend change. We had we had a lower low, a lower high, followed by a higher low, and today a higher high. So this was the first positive sign we've seen in a while. We've also closed at the top and above pretty much above the support lines here, and we still have a little to go if we are going to reach the 50 moving average, but we're pretty much at the 20 moving average. So what's going to happen next? I personally don't know. I'm optimistic. I hope we shall see a nice rally, a nice bounce here, but it's hard to say. One of the reasons I don't like the present situation is the volume. So if this is a volume, I would have definitely liked to see some more. If this is a rally, I would have definitely liked to see some more volume in the market. But in the biggest titles out there, except for Apple, there wasn't that much volume. They all moved nicely up, but with not that much volume, and this is a little disconcerting because if you do want to have a sustainable move, you also need big investors, and without big investors you don't have it. And that's what the volume shows us, and the volume shows us that the big investors aren't really that convinced at the moment that we are having a rally, and that could possibly mean a push down. But I think we shall see tomorrow. The situation in the Nasdaq is also pretty similar. So in the daily chart, it kind of looks like a technical bounce. You are still beneath the 200 moving line, and all the other lines are pointing down. The IVM is looking still worse than every other, and basically we still have a discrepancy in the markets. And if you do want to have a rally, you need that all of these 3 major indexes synergize, so to say, and they all go in the same direction. If one of them or 2 of them don't have any strength, don't have any pull, then you don't have a rally, not a real rally. Then sooner or later it's going to come crashing back again. So the healthiest of them all is the SPY, so the S&P 500, which conquered the 90 moving average, the 200 moving average, and also the 20 is also pointing up. So this is the healthiest of them all, and you also see here in the weekly chart we are definitely above the 50 average, and we are heading up. So this is a nice chart, but as long as the other 2 respectively or basically this one, the Russells, looks like this, I am a little concerned about our rally, or if it really is a rally. You also see here in the Russell we have basically no volume whatsoever, so there was no interest in the small caps in this rally here, no interest whatsoever. So we shall see if the blue chips are able to pull the whole market up, but we definitely need some interest in the small markets. So what did I do today? I opened I started with 2 indexes, and these were the SPY and the Nasdaq. Why trade the Russell when there is no interest from big investors there? So I waited for a consolidation, as I've told you yesterday, I had no, as I told you Friday, I had traded this breakout here, but I decided to close my position before the market closing time in order to avoid a possible gap. So I closed my position here, and we've opened today here. I didn't just want to jump in the middle, so I waited for a little consolidation, and that consolidation was here. As soon as we've broken above this level, here somewhere, I opened this trade with a stop here. So a very small stop, and if you consider, shall place these lines. If you consider our risk and our potential, so this is our risk and this is our potential, then it's a very, very nice trade. Of course, it may be stopped anytime, but for the moment it showed a little promise, and it delivered, and it did the same also in the Nasdaq. So this was the same trade here. The entry was here, the stop was here, and we've opened at today's high here. So it couldn't have gone better, and that's the reason I decided to open a couple of more positions. I opened DVAC. I've told you about DVAC for some time now, and this was my favorite setup, but it didn't show exactly the amount of strength that I wanted it to show. So the average volume wasn't even touched. I'm a little concerned about that, but I hope it remains, but I hope it remains strong. I actually did here 2 entries. The first entry was here, only to be coming back again. I think no. I think here was the first entry, 73.5. I think with a stop up 71.5, and here I got close, but I opened it again with a stop this time around beneath beneath today's low. So at the moment I've managed to make back my small loss here on the DVAC, and then I also opened IRTC. You see here Y, very nice position. So you see here now Y. You will see it better in the daily chart. So this is the daily chart. Nice breakout, but again it lacks volume. Without volume, it may just be that it doesn't hold up. And another one in this week's setup of the week, which I've given you on our website, stock-tip.com. Don't forget to check it out. This was actually, I've posted it today, and the breakout came. Here we've actually had a little more volume than usually, so above average volume, so that this breakout may just hold. If you also had our first run here, also this would have been a nice trade, considering this would have been our initial risk. You would still have been able to take some profits here, but we are going to try the second round. I've also taken it with quite minimal risk, bigger than here, but still this was my risk. So I think I've placed my stop at 15.3, and somewhere here was my entry. If you take, but what's nice about this setup is the weekly chart. So if you take a look at the weekly chart, we've been consolidating for about 3 years now, if not, yes, I think 3 years now. And this is in January was the first time we managed to break out of this consolidation. Then we had a nice pullback in the weekly, and now we are going for another breakout. So we shall see if this trade succeeds or if it fails. I for one hope it succeeds, because this could be so long term. This could be a very nice investment, which would bring us a lot of our investment back. So we shall just wait and see what happens. So if you do want any more The setups like this one, like this one in IRTC, which is nice in the daily, which is nice in the weekly. Take a look at it in the daily. So you have here a nice bounce out of the 50, a nice bounce out of the 50, a nice bounce out of the 50, and out of this formation. So if you also above this last support line here, if you do want more setups like this, or DVAC or Hewlett Packard, be sure to check out our site stock-tip.com. You will definitely be able to find many more, especially in the scans. You can try for free, a free trial. I've expanded the free trial period from 7 days to 1 month now, so you'll get your money's worth, or you aren't being charged anything actually for a month. So you will definitely be able to enjoy some nice scans and some nice setups. Okay, now we're going to the part 3 of our video today, the setups. If you did enjoy our video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you do have any questions, then leave them in the comment section. Until then, I say see you tomorrow.